One glass red wine daily has these 10 health benefits. It may surprise you to learn that people with a history of heart problems have a 30% lower chance of developing heart disease if they drink 1 glass of alcohol per day. And if you pick red wine among other alcoholic beverages, it surely may benefit your heart, brain, skin, and even your gut. Now, I'm not saying you should start pouring yourself a glass every night without thought. Moderation is key, and having just the right amount may lead to some real health benefits, thanks to elements like resveratrol and antioxidants. In today's video, I'll walk you through 10 specific ways 1 glass of red wine a day may improve your health. Before making any significant changes to your diet, you should always consult with a medical professional or a dietitian. Also, stay tuned until the end, and I will tell you who needs to avoid red wine, no matter how beneficial it is. Let's begin. 1. Supports heart health. A daily glass of red wine may do more than just help you relax. It may protect your heart in some powerful ways. Resveratrol is one of the most talked about compounds in red wine. Red grape skin contains this potent antioxidant, which has demonstrated heart protective properties. Resveratrol increases beneficial cholesterol levels, which helps clear out harmful cholesterol from your arteries. This may prevent plaque buildup, which is a major cause of heart disease. It also keeps blood vessels flexible and functioning well, so your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood. What's even more intriguing is that resveratrol has anti-inflammatory properties, reducing inflammation in your blood vessels, which is another key factor in preventing heart issues. According to the journal Nutrients, red wine's unique composition, especially its polyphenols, may have a powerful impact on chronic cardiovascular diseases. But here's the key: it only works if you stick to the recommended amounts. That means 125 milliliter glass a day for women, and up to 2 glasses for men. 2. Improves cognitive function. As we age, keeping our brains sharp becomes even more important, and surprisingly, red wine contains several elements that may support this. Flavonoids are important components of red wine that contribute to cognitive health. Researchers have linked chronic inflammation to a variety of brain-related issues, including a higher risk of dementia and cognitive decline. By reducing inflammation, flavonoids help to protect brain cells and support their ability to communicate with each other. This communication is vital for functions like memory, learning, and decision-making. Additionally, flavonoids may encourage the production of new neurons in the brain, which further enhances cognitive performance, especially as we get older. According to Frontiers, daily consumption of 100 to 200 grams of grapes and a preference for berries are protective factors against cognitive impairment in middle-aged and elderly Chinese individuals with normal cognitive function. Additionally, those with mild cognitive impairment link red wine consumption to cognitive protection. 1 glass a day may be enough to unlock these cognitive benefits. 3. Lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes. While we often think of alcohol and sugar as things to avoid when it comes to diabetes, red wine may become a unique exception due to its specific properties. Resveratrol is known for its positive effects on insulin sensitivity. Insulin is the hormone that helps regulate blood sugar levels, and when your body becomes less sensitive to it, you're at a higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Resveratrol may enhance your body's response to insulin, enabling cells to absorb glucose more effectively and maintaining more stable blood sugar levels. According to a meta-analysis published in Medicine, moderate wine consumption in patients with type 2 diabetes was found to reduce diastolic blood pressure and total cholesterol levels. However, it did not have a significant impact on glucose parameters or other cardiovascular risk factors. So, when you enjoy a glass of red wine, you might also be supporting your body's ability to protect your health from dangers associated with type 2 diabetes. 4. Provides antioxidant protection. A daily glass of red wine may provide your body with powerful antioxidant protection. Red wine contains several elements that make it a beneficial source of antioxidants, including resveratrol, flavonoids, and tannins. Antioxidants, if you are wondering, are compounds that protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals and unstable molecules that may accelerate aging and contribute to chronic illnesses like heart disease and cancer. For instance, the resveratrol found in red wine can shield your cells from oxidative damage and promote longevity, whereas flavonoids may reduce inflammation and support healthy blood vessels. Additionally, tannins protect your cardiovascular system from oxidative stress. Together, these compounds work to keep your body healthier. According to a 2023 meta-analysis published in Nutrients, moderate red wine consumption, when combined with a Mediterranean diet, had beneficial effects on the oxidative status of healthy individuals. Researchers attributed this to the increased expression of antioxidant enzymes, which aid in protecting the body from oxidative stress. 5. Enhances digestive health. While it may seem counterintuitive to think of wine as beneficial for digestion, several elements within red wine may support your gut health. When you drink wine, the naturally occurring polyphenols from grape skin don't fully absorb into your body. Instead, they reach your gut, where they act as fuel for beneficial bacteria. These beneficial bacteria help break down food, absorb nutrients, and even protect your gut lining from harmful pathogens. This balance of gut bacteria may also help reduce digestive issues like bloating, gas, and constipation. A National Library of Medicine study found that red wine polyphenols in metabolic syndrome patients increased beneficial gut bacteria like bifidobacteria and lactobacillus while reducing harmful bacteria such as E. coli. These changes improved metabolic syndrome markers, suggesting red wine could help modulate gut microbiota. 6. Reduces inflammation. A daily glass of red wine may do wonders when it comes to reducing inflammation, because you may already know that inflammation is a key factor in many chronic diseases, including heart disease, arthritis, and even certain cancers. Resveratrol may interfere directly with the process that causes inflammation in your body. It blocks certain enzymes and molecules that promote inflammation. Moreover, resveratrol is especially beneficial because it reduces oxidative stress, which is often the root cause of inflammation. Lowering this stress keeps the body's inflammatory response in check, helping to protect tissues and organs from long-term damage. Aside from that, tannins are known to give red wine its dry, slightly bitter taste. Tannins have demonstrated the ability to reduce inflammation at the cellular level. They work by preventing the activation of inflammatory pathways in the body, which may otherwise lead to chronic conditions. They also support the repair of damaged tissues, especially in the cardiovascular system, where inflammation may contribute to heart disease. According to a PubMed study, alcohol intake, including wine, was linked to lower levels of inflammation markers. About 12,000 women who consumed 6 to 12 grams of alcohol per day, wine drinkers, had reduced concentrations of markers compared to non-drinkers. 7. Improves longevity. Red wine is a celebrated drink among the longest living communities around the world. But how does red wine offer this benefit? The secret lies in its antioxidant content. Red wine is rich in various antioxidants, including flavonoids, which help fight oxidative stress. Oxidative stress happens when there's an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants in the body, leading to cell damage and aging. This process is one of the main drivers of diseases like heart disease, Alzheimer's, and cancer. Antioxidants in red wine neutralize these harmful free radicals, protecting your cells from damage and slowing down the aging process. In addition, polyphenols play an important role in promoting longevity. Chronic inflammation is a major contributor to many age-related diseases, including diabetes and certain cancers. Polyphenols help to reduce inflammation in the body, protecting your organs and tissues from long-term damage. Additionally, polyphenols support cardiovascular health by improving the flexibility of blood vessels, lowering blood pressure, and reducing cholesterol levels. All these factors contribute to a longer, healthier life. According to a PubMed study, moderate wine drinking is associated with increased longevity, a reduced risk of cardiovascular diseases, and no significant impact on the overall risk of cancer. 8. Boosts immune function. While we often associate immune health with things like vitamin C or a balanced diet, red wine contains some unique properties that may enhance the immune system. Resveratrol in red wine regulates inflammation. It allows your immune system to concentrate on combating invaders instead of becoming overwhelmed by an overactive inflammatory response. This helps keep your body in balance and better equipped to handle everyday germs. Furthermore, red wine's polyphenols may help to activate certain immune cells, such as T cells and macrophages, which are responsible for identifying and attacking harmful pathogens. By increasing the activity of these cells, polyphenols help your immune system respond more quickly and efficiently to infections. A study in molecules with 39 healthy adults found that drinking 200 milliliters of red wine daily for 3 weeks reduced red blood cell clumping and improved their flexibility. So, when you enjoy a glass of red wine daily, you're not just relaxing, you could be giving your immune system a real boost. 9. Benefits skin health. A daily glass of red wine may do more than just relax you. It may also offer surprising benefits for your skin health. While skincare products often get the spotlight, certain compounds in red wine may help keep your skin looking youthful and healthy from the inside out. For example, polyphenols, one major compound in red wine, are known for their anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. Inflammation is a common cause of skin issues, such as acne, redness, and irritation. Polyphenols help to reduce skin inflammation, which may calm these conditions and improve overall skin health. They also combat harmful bacteria that contribute to acne breakouts, making your skin clearer and more balanced. Polyphenols help strengthen the skin's barrier function, which keeps moisture in and harmful irritants out, contributing to a smoother, more hydrated complexion. According to the Antioxidants journal, wine extracts show strong antioxidant and anti-aging effects, particularly on cells exposed to high stress. These properties suggest potential use in cosmetic products for skin regeneration. 10. Reduces the risk of stroke. A daily glass of red wine may actually help reduce the risk of stroke, and it's all thanks to certain wine compounds that support cardiovascular health. Factors such as blood flow, cholesterol levels, and inflammation closely link to stroke risk. When your blood vessels are healthy, it's easier for blood to flow smoothly, reducing the chance of clots forming, which is one of the main causes of a stroke. Resveratrol helps by improving the function of the cells that line your arteries, known as the endothelium. A healthy endothelium regulates blood flow and prevents the kind of blockages that may lead to a stroke. Additionally, resveratrol has anti-inflammatory properties that further support the health of your blood vessels, helping to reduce overall stroke risk. Flavonoids, another group of antioxidants found in red wine, also provide direct protection to brain cells by promoting blood flow to the brain and reducing neuronal damage. This neuroprotective effect is critical in preventing damage during strokes or transient ischemic attacks, mini-strokes. They aid in preserving the health of the brain's vascular system and shield neurons from oxidative stress-induced damage. Moreover, flavonoids help regulate cholesterol levels by inhibiting the oxidation of low-density lipoprotein, commonly known as bad cholesterol. Oxidized LDL contributes to the buildup of plaque in the arteries, a condition called atherosclerosis. By reducing LDL oxidation, flavonoids help prevent the narrowing and hardening of arteries, which is a precursor to ischemic stroke. A study from the Copenhagen City Heart Study found that drinking wine regularly, monthly, weekly, or daily lowers the risk of stroke compared to not drinking wine. Weekly drinkers posed a 34% lower risk. The study suggests that compounds in wine, beyond just alcohol, may provide this protective effect, as beer and spirits didn't show the same benefit. Who should avoid red wine and why? Red wine may be beneficial for some people when consumed in moderation. However, there are certain situations where I should avoid it, mostly due to health concerns or the possibility of negative side effects. Here's why I might need to skip red wine. 1. Pregnant women. Alcohol consumption during pregnancy may harm fetal development and lead to conditions such as fetal alcohol syndrome. Even small amounts of alcohol, including red wine, may increase the risk of developmental issues for the baby. For this reason, pregnant women are advised to avoid red wine and all forms of alcohol. 2. People with liver conditions. Red wine contains alcohol, which may put additional strain on the liver, especially for individuals with pre-existing liver conditions like cirrhosis, hepatitis, or fatty liver disease. Drinking alcohol may worsen liver damage and lead to more severe health complications. 3. Individuals with a history of alcohol addiction or abuse. For anyone with a history of alcohol dependence or addiction, even moderate drinking may trigger a relapse. It's important for those in recovery to avoid alcohol entirely, as red wine still contains ethanol, which may contribute to addictive behaviors. 4. Those with certain medications. People taking certain medications, such as antidepressants, painkillers, blood thinners, or certain antibiotics, should avoid red wine. Alcohol may interfere with how these medications work, reduce their effectiveness, or increase the risk of harmful side effects like excessive bleeding, in the case of blood thinners or liver toxicity. 5. People with gastrointestinal issues or acid reflux. Red wine may exacerbate conditions like acid reflux, gastritis, or ulcers. The alcohol and acidity in wine may irritate the lining of the stomach and esophagus, potentially worsening symptoms like heartburn or stomach pain. 6. Individuals with migraines. Red wine contains histamines and tannins, which are known triggers for migraines in some people. If you are prone to migraines, red wine may often exacerbate or trigger severe headache episodes. 7. Those with allergies or sensitivities to sulfites. Red wine contains sulfites, which are used as preservatives and may cause allergic reactions in some individuals. Sulfite sensitivity may lead to symptoms like hives, difficulty breathing, or in rare cases, anaphylaxis. People with sulfite allergies should avoid red wine altogether. So, after looking at all these benefits, I hope you may see how one glass of red wine may do more than just help you unwind. It's packed with antioxidants, resveratrol, and other compounds that may support your health. Of course, the key here is moderation. One glass a day may be beneficial, but going overboard won't give you extra benefits. In fact, it could do the opposite. Whether you enjoy it for the taste or the health perks, you've got some solid reasons to raise your glass. Cheers to a healthier you, one glass at a time. Today we learned about all the health benefits that a glass of red wine offers. But did you know that there are foods in your pantry that may be beneficial to your health? Want to find out more? Watch 10 health benefits of eating pineapples every day. Or watch 10 health benefits of amla powder. You may watch either or both of them. Do you love red wine? Let us know in the comments section below.